Hello, Goat World. David Hume here. Uh, this is going to feature a duel where I'm going to play Chain Burn. I'm going first, and I start off with a pretty advantageous position. But I'm going to lose this duel, and it doesn't really matter what I do here. I definitely want to discuss that, but I think the ending is actually quite funny, and it's something that you will rarely see. I'm going to try to explain this briefly. Very advantageous position. Set all five because you don't want your opponent to get 2-4-1 with duo. Secret Barrel is better than Just Desserts because you're not forced to use Ojama Trio on their draw phase. And if they Heavy Storm, you lose Gravity Bind. But I think if opponent has Heavy Storm, you're likely to lose because you would simply -2 on the chain energies, and it's worth uh, paying 1,000 to get rid of 5 cards. I mean, I still get some value with Ojama Trio and Secret Barrel, but I'm not able to activate them when I at my own convenience. I'll be forced to activate them. So I call this is a high leverage scenario because you're at a very advantageous position if opponent doesn't have Heavy Storm. You're going first and you set really good cards. Of course, I know my opponent. We know opponent has a Royal Decree, so that sucks for me. In this turn, that is the worst thing that I could do is just keeping 2 cards in your hand. In retrospect, I think the theoretical reasons would favor normal summoning the Gakugire Panda, but if you keep both cards in your hand, they could get a 2-4-1 with Delinquent Duo, and you couldn't rule out that they had Duo. The opponent could have drawn it and decided to hold it because you only had 1 card in your hand, and an opponent may decide that it's not worth 2,000 life points to get rid of 1 card. So, setting it or summoning it is better than keeping it in your hand. And like I said before, I think the theoretical reasons would favor normal summoning it because you have Gravity Bind and Ojama Trio to protect it, although you don't know that's a Royal Decree. I think the reason why I said it is because I don't want my opponent to crash Sangan into Gakugure Panda. Although, if they do that, I could say, thank you. Well, you lose an extra 1,500. But of course, they got Royal Decree. I think the best outcome if you like normal summon it is if they tribute for Ha Des and decide to attack over the panda, and you activate Gravity Bind first, and then they chain Royal Decree, and then you get. I don't know if that's likely to happen. I think I would be more tempted to use Ojama Trio because this could be a mirror force, and if you decide to use Gravity Bind on tributed Ha Des, you still have to, if you want to get rid of the Ha Des, you have to attack it. So you would risk into a mirror force. So I think, if I normal summon it, I think my inclination would be to use Ojama Trio, but that would get negated. So, I mean, I just don't think. I mean, in retrospect, seeing my opponent's cards, there's like any way of getting much value from the Gakugure Panda because you don't have any real way of protecting it because your Gravity Bind and Ojama Trios are offline because they could just wait to play Royal Decree. My commentary here is that if I'm playing against Burn, I would save Royal Decree for Ojama Trio. I would not just activate it. I didn't even set any cards, so there's like really no reason to activate it right now. I didn't set any cards. They should just wait for me to activate a burn card or whatever. So, That sucks. Hmm. Here's where the fun begins. Right now, right now, I want you to go to like the first Star Wars movie. I'm Darth Vader. I the I'm trying to shoot down Luke Skywalker. I have you now. I just crash the Sangan and I get what do you call it? And I get another Gakugiri Panda. I have 3,000, so my opponent needs to like get rid of 2,000 to prevent that from like happening. An opponent can't use traps to defend themselves because they already used their World Decree. So I have my opponent. Then Han Solo appears. What? Since I'm a homo habilis, it probably took me 5 seconds to realize what really happened. So, what? And I just quit. I would have drew giant grenade. I think I quit a little. I think I quit a turn too early, but I guess that's the duel. I mean, aside from quitting a little too early, I don't think I made any egregious misplays. Maybe I mean if I put the level limit area B first instead of the gravity bind, things would have gone differently. But I don't think there's any reason to prefer that. I think I value the level limit area B's more than the gravity binds because I mean there's a potential opponent could have like Royal Decree up. So I don't know what else. I don't know what else is there to say. I guess this is a good way to end the video. Thanks for watching.